Thank you so much for joining me today. It's Kylie Bertucci, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. And I just wanted to go through a few little tips on adding your code, what the World Card Making Day is about, how to do a blog hop, all those sort of things, because I'm sure you have plenty of questions. So firstly, this is going to be the group that you get added to. And at the moment I don't have the video because I'm making it now. So you'll see a link of watching this video. But I've created a lot of different events because I'm basically hoping that we can do one every hour. And hopefully it may even continue right on until the end of the day. But at this point in time, I have, if you click on events, this is all in Australian Eastern Standard Time. So one every hour. And then in each of these event pages, you can click on it and all the information will be here at the top. So it will tell you the time in your country. If you wanted to check and make sure, but I did double check. I get really scared with time zones. I'm a shocker with them. But anyway, but basically, in this video, I want to explain how you add your permalink, how to get a permalink first of all, how to add your permalink, and then how to add this code into your blog so that it basically creates the blog hop list for you. So it actually saves a lot of time, and it also means that if there's any mistakes or errors or anything that needs to be changed, I can do that remotely. The only thing with this system that does have its limitations, and sadly it's not the system, it's WordPress.com. If you are with WordPress.com, it does not allow plugins, and this is considered a plugin, JavaScript. So though this code will not work on these blogs, which is a shame. So there's unfortunately nothing I can do unless you change to wordpress.org before Saturday or move over to Blogger. That's the other suggestion, but it's the only way to do this many hops all in a row with this many people, because we're doing a maximum of 20 per blog hop, but then I'm probably going to have about at least a minimum of 5 in the day. It could end up becoming more. So please only choose one hop. That's really important, just so that as many people as possible can take part. And depending on how many people we have in each hop, it might change. We might be able to add you in if you can do more than one. Maybe right in the event, I'm happy to do more than one, so we can look out for you. So now just to go through the process. So you've got your dates. You've got your information here. So it says here to add your permalink to this particular hop. So always check the time, and it should update depending on where you live. Hopefully it will tell you what your time is and how long you have until it goes live. But you just click on this link here. Now firstly, what I'm going to do is go over to my blog and create a new post as normal. And on the side here you can see I've done it for the 7 o'clock time. So I've scheduled it on my blog, and I'm sure WordPress is the same, to do it 1st of October at 7 a.m. because that's my time zone, and I've got the correct time zone there. So that will be scheduled, but I do need to click publish. Just make sure if you're on Blogger that you click publish, even though it says publish, it's actually not going live. So that's just a little glitch. Or be up at the time that you go live and just publish it manually. That's probably the safest way to do it, because I can fix anything else. I just can't help you if your blog post is not live. Sadly, I'll have to remove you from the hop. So just make sure it's live. Don't stress too much about the link, but always keep in mind, I don't know if it's the same with WordPress, but with Blogger, do your title first and do not change this title, because that is what creates your permalink. And make sure that you schedule it. Actually, if you're in Blogger, you'll need to schedule it because it will have the date in here. So what you'll need to do is schedule, then press save, then go to your link and make sure that it has /10. I will be looking at links to see if it still has /09, which is September, because then I'll know that it won't work. So you will need to go back, and that's how you make sure that it's correct. So I'm just going to highlight that and copy that code and come back to, because that's what a permalink is. You can see that it's written permalink. Then I come back to the page here, the Facebook page. I click on that link where it says to add my permalink. and I click on add your link, and for some strange reason it's a bit skew-if, but the first one is actually for your URL, so I'm going to paste that in there. That's my permalink link. The next one is my name, even though it has the URL of your blog post. It's very frustrating. It's just an in-links thing, but as you can see, as I'm typing it, it seems to put it all in place. So just check that everything is in place and where it should be before you click submit link. But no stress if you do find that there's something wrong, because you can add it and there's a little bin there, see the little bin? And so I can click on that and it says really delete, and I can remove that link and add it back in. So that's all you need to do for adding your link in. The other thing is adding the list of people, because we want this to magically have the list of people on our blog. So we grab this code here, copy that, and I know this sounds full on and intimidating for people who haven't done this before, but the best thing to do is just to jump in and try it. What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't work. And that's no stress. But I'm here to help you. So if you have questions, this video will help you. But you literally grab that code. Now, WordPress has something similar. I think it says visual and text or something like that. It might even say HTML. But click on the HTML and all this jargon comes up, and it looks a bit scary, but what you can do is just on the compose part or the visual part, you can say blog hop list, and I want that to be on the left, and I'm going to bold that. And then what I can do over here is you can actually look for where it says blog hop list. If you're not very good at if you're too overwhelmed with how much stuff there is here, you can do a command F, I think it is on, command F on Mac, and I think it's alt F, something. Anyway, I'll look at what it is for PC, but you can look for a particular word. So I might blog hop list, and then bingo, it tells me exactly where that is. So what I'm going to want to do is add that code in directly underneath the next line. So you'll probably see the same thing where it has div, and I just paste that code in that I got from Facebook here. So just take that slow. If you need to go back, pause, just take your time adding that in. Now, if you're with WordPress or TypePad, I'm pretty sure you won't see anything, but for Blogger users, you can press preview and you can actually see how it's looking in the preview. So let's have a look and see if my little one name is showing there. I'm sure these 20 spots are going to fill up pretty quickly because there's a lot of people that love hopping. So as you can see there, it's shown up. So this little add your link will disappear at the time that we go live. And as you can see, we've only got 20 entries total. So that's all that's going to be able to do the hops. So that is as simple as it gets. As I said, the main thing is going live. So if you can be available at the time that we go live, that way if there is any issues or your list didn't go in right or the link isn't working, we're able to fix that straight away so that you don't miss out. You've put all the effort into making a card and blogging about it. You know, we want you to be part of the blog hop. So that's really important. I've also provided this little header too in the groups. So just make sure that you add that. So there's a link here. It says to see an example of a layout and how to set it up. You can click here. And this will have everything that you need. It has the header, which you can just right click and save the image. And then it also gives you some of the, I suppose, what you want to say. You know, welcome to our World Card Making Day blog hop. Sometimes it can be hard to know what to say and how to explain things and how to sort of put it in order. So I've always found putting your name is really good, and also your country in case someone wants to buy from you. And you can insert your photos of your card, just explain briefly, you know, what about your card is that they can learn from. And then here's just the closing paragraph. Again, I just remind them where they currently are and to look at the list. And this is where you add the code in, like what I did just before, right at the end of the post. And then afterwards, you can put any product links. So I think some people use like these are my stamps or something like that to advertise I don't have anything here, but yeah, to advertise products that they can buy. So that's just the order and everything that you need in order to, like the header and everything like that. So I think that's everything. So just read through all that information. Each event has a different time, and it has all the different information for time zones, and each blog hop has a different link. So make sure that you're in the right one, because each one of these codes are going to be different for each hop. So you don't want to get confused and be at the wrong time. So I think that's everything. I'll probably just check as I go along to make sure that everyone's aware of the timing and that sort of thing. But it's going to be really, really exciting. I know that we're going to get a lot of traffic through our blogs, and it's just going to be a great way to celebrate World Card Making Day in a big way, and particularly online, and particularly with the Stampin' Up! Products. What a better way to show it off than a full day of blog hops. So I'm looking forward to working with you, and if it's your first blog hop, please, this is the best way to do it. If you're not with WordPress.com, then please, please, please jump in, give it a go. The worst case scenario is that your link goes wrong. Well, I can fix that. Or your blog doesn't go live. Well, you can fix that. You just make it go live. Or your list isn't in the right place, and I can help you with that. So all of your greatest fears can be overcome. So you just have to jump in and give it a try, and you will have a ball. So thank you very much for watching my video. I hope it's helped you. Any other questions, please ask. I'm here to help, and look forward to hopping with you. Thanks everyone. Bye.